Okay, so great to chat with you both today about After We Fell. Joe, how does it feel to be back on this film alongside Hero?
It's great. I'm super grateful that we were able to finish these movies and especially shoot during a pandemic. And it was so great getting to come back and work with a lot of the same people and just meet everyone again.
And Hero, fans love you and Joe's chemistry on screen. How has it been for you working with her on these past three films?
I'm so lucky that I've been able to do it with Joe, but also the fact that we've been able to come back and do it again and again. The first, in the first film was great, and working with Joe was a pleasure. But to even be able to work with someone again who you've built that rapport with, and playing the same characters is an honor and a privilege. So yeah, very grateful.
And Hero, did you have any idea when you signed up for this film that it was going to blow up in this way? Because I feel like fans are really, really into the After series.
Yeah, I feel like there was a thing of friends being like, I had a couple friends be like, "Are you ready though? Like, are you sure you're ready for it?" I'd be like, well, like I think so. Like, I don't know. How do I prepare? Like, I don't know. We'll see. I remember Anna and Jenna was being like, "Yeah, your life's gonna change. You're not gonna be able to do this or that." And I'd be like, "Hold, like, we'll see." And a lot of that is true, and I was surprised by like the kind of size of it and the amount of people involved. But then also there's a lot of aspects of things that I've managed to keep the same. So definitely impressed and overwhelmed in some ways, but also still managed to navigate it okay.
Obviously, this film series is based on a super popular book series. But Joe, for fans who haven't had a chance to read the books, can you tease a bit about what fans will get to see in this film with Hardin and Tessa?
Uh, well, for anyone who hasn't seen the book, I mean, have they seen the previous two movies?
They've seen the
Because
films, yes, yes, they've seen
okay,
the films, but they
well,
haven't read the books.
I think if you've seen the films, then it's still a love story. It's still about them. It's about Han and Tessa and their relationship, but the obstacles are just different and they have different challenges and the landscape's different now that they're a bit older and it's new things that they're facing, like uh long distance, but then there's also old things and issues that they're facing, like trust issues. And so I think we've just thrown a whole lot more challenges at the two of them.
Hero, looking back at the first two films and at After We Fell, what has been your favorite part about playing Hardin and watching his character growth?
I think it's the kind of the slow burn of not just explaining to the audience why he is the way he is and developing his character, but also with the flashbacks. And like, I feel like we could make loads more movies and we'd still be able to slowly give out the information on why he's the way he is, but also the slow, everything is slow with him. It takes time, but like the slow kind of gradual like attempt of it that he's constantly trying to get better and improve and be better for Tessa and for himself, and both of those kind of gradual things require a lot of patience from Tessa and the audience. And I feel like that kind of slow give and take is what kind of drew me to him and what I enjoy playing with him.
And similarly, I can ask you, Joe, what have you liked most about playing Tessa? I feel like we've also seen a different type of character growth with her really coming into her own in the past couple films.
Yeah, I think part of her journey and part of what these stories, what it's about is her developing her sexuality and her agency as a woman and her identity shifting away from her mum's expectations and just parental, expectations. And what I like her kindness in getting to play her, and I like her curiosity for life. I think that's something that we share, and it's just it's always nice getting to play someone good and with good, pure intentions. It's always, fun.
I don't know if you both heard, but Liam Payne watched the series. He's a fan.
Watching Hero doing his part, and then it was about us.
And he found out that the books were inspired by initially One Direction. What do you both make about him being a fan of the movies?
That's mad. I had no idea. Sorry, I just yeah, that's I'm flattered. I'm so glad. That means a lot. Yeah, I had no idea. That's wicked.
He said he really liked it. So I thought that was really crazy and cool.
I think
No,
the more the merrier.
yeah, no, that does mean a lot. I feel like also there's a thing about like it would be understandable for people to react in one or two ways about people making, telling a story about them, because obviously, you'd kind of you might feel a way about it, but no, I'm glad that that he responded positively.
And I was also going to ask for both of you, how does it feel having this film come back at such like a crazy time. I feel like movies and TVs were really like a backbone for people to like lean into during the pandemic as like a way of like escape. And especially I feel like when they came to I think it was on Netflix, right? People were really big fans, and it was a way to get through this like really crazy time.
Totally. And these movies are escapism. I mean, all movies are kind of escapism, and that's what I love about them. But I think that's great. If the only thing that someone can get from watching this on Netflix or Amazon or whatever is just an hour and a half of like escapism from a global pandemic, I think that's great, and we've done our job.
Final question for both of you. What do you both hope that fans take away from watching this film?
Escapism.
I hope they can escape.
I hope when they enter the theater, they can get out afterwards and they're not locked in forever, though some people probably wouldn't mind that. I hope, yeah, just that someone can have like an enjoyable 1.5 hours. That's all.
I think initially we our initial hopes are just that people are entertained and enjoy it, but then so much more knocked on from that. Especially that I think one of the nicest things that I never expected is that how many people like have become genuine lifelong friends because of their mutual love for this franchise. I love that. I love hearing when that happens. It happens a lot. I've heard so many fans who say there are now a group of girls who are from all around the world who they're so close with, and they're always talking and meeting up. So yeah, that means a lot when you hear about that.
There's something beautiful about romance films, and that it really bonds young women together. And exactly what you were saying, that the friendships, I just think it's so nice when there's something people can be passionate about.